Yo, you know what it takes to get a bad day on the trailers? So over here they give you a ticket which you watch. They take your number as well so they can call you, or you watch on the screen. 65 go to 06. I'm 68, so 63. They're on 65. Right. You gotta have a little sit down while I wait. So, I'm trying to tell you if how a bad day starts on the trailers. It starts very simply. I went to this place, one of the places that I regularly go to. So I picked in this place for maybe like 3 months. Every time when you start, typically they give you you go to an address, they give you an empty, then they send you to an address where you swap that empty with a loaded one. So when you move in, they check you out, and then they say go and pick the trailer on so and so bay number. Let us say bay number 200. They don't give you a trailer number. Sometimes they do. Actually, they don't. They just say pick the one on 200. Sometimes they give you the paperwork, just I think they are meant to give you, but every day working, just go and pick that one there. So the paperwork this time wasn't given, but I'm trying to tell you, in 3 months, I pick the trailer, they check it at the gate. Before you drive out, they check. They never let you drive out without checking. That means the main procedure is you pick the trailer, you drive it to the gate, you open the check, and then you drive out. But on a funny day, a tricky day, difficult day, you start with picking up a trailer and it's the wrong trailer. That means the guy has made a mistake giving you a trailer which is not empty. All right? What do they normally do? They would blame the driver. Why didn't you check it before you pulled it off? Okay? Which is a valid point. But now, in normal stuff, why should I check if it's the right trailer? That's what the driver thinks. But on the other hand, when something happens, always it's the driver, the one who has driven the items. If you went somewhere and they say, go and pick for me over there, then you went there and you opened the doors and they took hours doing whatever behind. And then they said, you're done, you can go. Yeah? Sometimes they'll close the door and they'll put a seal so you can't open to check. So if they seal the thing and they have put nothing, there was a mistake. Maybe some guy closed the door, the other one thought they had done it. And then they seal it and they give you and they say, take these items. When you reach 3 hours away, blowing fuel and time, what do they normally say? It is the driver's problem for having, how come he did not take, basically I'm trying to tell you, the driver is always the problem. The driver is always the problem because they have the chance to check the final time. But on the other hand, why doesn't everyone just do their job? If everyone's doing the right job, then the driver don't have to check. Anyway, I'm still bringing you on a tricky, potentially hard day, which I think didn't end up a hard day. What happened is, they sat me with the wrong trailer. I pick up the trailer, boom, 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 reach the gate. I opened to check like usual. Fuck, there is stuff in there. Sorry. There is items in the back. Alright? So everyone blames the driver as usual. Hey, why did you pick a trailer which is loaded? Blah, 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 blah. In my mind, I'm thinking, you've given me the wrong trailer. Now you're blaming me that I've not checked it. Because we don't normally check it. Anyway, a cool driver keeps quiet and then they sort it out. First park over there, we check, we give you another one. Park this one there and we give you another one. It loses you around 20 minutes or 25 or even 30. But mainly what it does for you, it will change your mood if you're not careful. Because you're going to end up going out feeling angry. You've lost 25 minutes. It's the effort that you've gone to park the trailer again and pull another one, all the cabling, all the procedure. Keeping cool, you just carry on, don't feel angry, don't try and blame anyone, just carry on, it's a normal day. I live there, they send me to the first address. At the first address, this was it a 2 address one? Yeah, 2 stops. The first stop, you take the empty, they take it somewhere, and they give you a loaded one. This time, they give me a trailer which is loaded, but guess what? You know the electric, their cablings. There's airlines, 2 airlines, the red one and the yellow one. Then there are 2 other cables with electrics. One's for the lights, one is for whatever else. I think it does the brakes system or whatever. Anyway, one of them, the electrical cables, the one for the lights, which you really can't drive without, is dead. What's wrong with it? Something very small. You need like pliers or small tools. The guy needed like 2 screwdrivers and press it. Something really small, which if you don't have those tools, you can't move. Anyway, I try and pick some trailer and it has a small little thing the cabling can't get in. Luckily, I call the shunter, the guy around, the yard jockey, some people call him, and we finds a screwdriver and we press the thing and it gets in. Yeah, that is the potential of the second one. All right, that one is covered. If the shunter can't do it, do you know what it takes? You park the lorry, they have to change the load. Because they told me at that place they don't have repairs. They have to call someone from out, which takes always 2 hours, or they have to put the trailer back. You have to leave the trailer and they take out the things and put on the next trailer. It always takes you like 2 to 3 hours. Meanwhile, you're on a pay per day. That means all of this drama is not helping your payment. They're not paying you more to hang around and go into faults, mistakes, repairs on this particular one. Anyway, that one is done. The shunter does it. Neat, boom. We carry on. The third place where I'm taking this loaded trailer. Do you know what happens? I get there, yeah, and there is a little queue. Anyway, when I get in and it's my turn, I put the trailer there. The guy does what? He makes a mistake. When he's coming, he gives my keys to the other guy. He's a colleague of mine, same company. I don't know what he did. He gave the key. He brought the 2 keys. He gave me back my keys and the keys of the colleague. He first gave me my colleague his keys. My colleague realized, hey, he's given you my keys. Give me the keys. Then I gave him his and he gave me mine. So I started. My colleague went fast. He had arrived in fast anyway. So he goes, finishes his job and he drives off. Then now I'm finished. So I do my stuff. I move forward and then you go to the back to check, to close the door or to make sure that it's been closed. This time the door is closed. Normally I would just drive off because it's closed. That's all I check for. On this instance, this colleague of mine told me he normally checks the back. So I also check the back in whether is it empty, have they done it or whatever. Guess what? When I open, it's still loaded. Now these things are light that if you don't check, you can't actually know, because we are dealing with that company. We're dealing with light items, mail order. So you can't know because of the weight. So I've moved a few yards in front. I have stolen a check. My colleague says he normally checks, so I've also checked. And guess what? This time, they haven't unloaded me. So I'm almost driving off with a loaded trailer, meaning that when I take it back, again, it will be whose fault. Guess who they will say is a problem? Not the guy who's closed the thing, give you back the keys. No. It's the driver who's pulled the trailer. So guess what? I saved how many incidents? 3 incidents every stop. Potentially I would have had a very bad day. Wait at the first address, wrong place. The second one, they need to repair. The third place, someone else has made a mistake. Yeah? All of those found me on a day that I was proper awake, proper with it. Some days, because you've been tired, you didn't sleep, it's a change of hours, you now on day shift from night shift, whatever the changes. But on that day, I was sharp. So I got it all in check. So just a quick vid to show you what can happen around these trucks. There's so many little things that can bother you. Those things can change your mood and really kill your day. As your mood changes, more mistakes on the road, more cannot reverse in time. You get? Anyway, make sure to sub to this lovely channel if you haven't done that yet. Thumbs up, share these videos, and I'll speak with you pretty soon. Thank you so much and stay safe. God bless.